And tea is served. Welcome back to it, your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, live here on S3 as we start a brand new week. And we're all really about radiating positive energy this Monday morning. So it's time for our dose of Positivi-TEA, brought to you by 5 Roses. And today we're focusing on how easy it can be to impact others and how others see the world. You know, whether it's over a cup of 5 Roses tea or dedicating time to teaching underprivileged children about the ocean, like our next guest. CEO of Black Mermaid Foundation, Zandile Ndhlovu, is promoting diversity in the most beautiful way. She's doing this in diving and ocean spaces, one deep dive at a time. Zandi, I mean, honestly, the Black Mermaid is in the house. How are you doing?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm good. I'm very good.
Really, really fantastic. Thank you so much for bringing some really, really awesome tea along with you. But let's talk about what you do. Deep diving, Zandi, where did your passion for that begin?
It started in 2016. I found myself in Bali. I go on my first ever snorkel trip and I fall in love, head over heels, and that was the end of it for me.
Wait, you left the country, you went on a holiday, you were doing a snorkeling activity, and then you found a career there.
I fell in love. I knew that I had to live there and figure out how to make it work.
This is incredible because not only did you then find your passion for that, I think that what you've been able to do is to translate that passion into, something of an inspiring story. You know, you believe that you can be the change that you want to see. And so you moved from building a career out of this, but to really just inspiring young, underprivileged children to find a passion in that as well. Tell me more about that.
100%. So to see the ocean for the first time, to just see beneath the surface for the first time at 28 years old, I knew that I wanted to make that come earlier for little people, right? 28 years old is just a little bit later. And I knew that in making the ocean space more accessible, all it meant was that there'd be an expansion of the worlds in which we live, an expansion in the careers that we think we can have. But most importantly, just to be able to really witness the incredible world that lives under there.
But also to see, I think, the expressions and the reactions of these young people when they then get to explore that, when they get to really experience that, right? Which is the aim of your organization. I know that inclusivity and positivity, we know they go hand in hand. But what is the aim of your organization?
The aim is to create diverse representation in ocean spaces. I want everybody to believe that they belong in the ocean space. And if you belong somewhere and you feel a connection to a place, then you will protect it.
You look after
there's so much there. And it helps us to change the narratives that we have around the ocean. I mean, we grow up being very afraid of deep waters, and it's an incredible opportunity to create the diversity that allows us to change narratives.
I love that. But you're changing narratives over here, over there, and everywhere. I mean, you're the country's first qualified Black free diving instructor. How do you feel that positively impacts the lives of those who get to experience and witness your story?
Wow. I think it's just an incredible way in which we realize that we can always dream, regardless of where you come from. I mean, I grew up in Soweto, and this girl from Soweto living in the ocean, madly living as a mermaid, it just reminds us that anything is possible. And I think it's no matter where you come from, it's never too late to start.
From not even Sabo swimming pool to Oceana. I love it. Zandi, you are absolutely inspiring. Thank you so much for doing the work that you do. You connect so beautifully with the people out there who look up to you. But I think that this story is certainly an inspiring one for so many South Africans who are watching this right now and looking for just that extra bit of positivity. And I think the bottom line is that nothing that we set our minds to is impossible to achieve. Thank you so much. So, okay, nothing like a good dose of positivity to kickstart your week. Stand the chance now, okay, to win one of 3 5 Roses hampers to the value of 300 Rand. All you have to do is reply to the competition post on the Expresso Facebook or Twitter page and tell us how you spread positivity to those around you. And don't forget to include hashtag 5 Roses X Positivity. The competition closes on the 27th of June. T's and C's, you can find them on expressoshow.com. We'll drink to that. Yes, Queen.
Because nobody makes better tea than you and 5 Roses.